My name's Al Adam, and I'm currently president of the North Carolina Beach Buggy Association. The association was actually chartered in Nags Head in 1964 with a mission of maintaining access for ORVs on the beaches of the Outer Banks and all of North Carolina. The name of our association doesn't truly reflect what we do. Most of our members, our 3,500 plus members, drive pickup trucks or sport utility vehicles, not actually beach buggies per se. The driving on the beach became popular with the advent of commercially available four-wheel drives. That happened in the late 60s to mid-70s. Prior to that, the four-wheel drive industry was mostly military vehicles, which did go back to the early 1900s, but they were rarely seen for public purchase. Prior to four-wheel drive vehicles, many people drove the beaches of the Outer Banks to go fishing, do various things that they enjoyed on the beach. They did it with two-wheel drive vehicles, and they did it by running very low air pressure, maintaining a footprint on the sand, much like putting a snowshoe on in snow, something to reduce the PSI pressure on the sand to give you a flotation. The Hatters didn't have a paved road the length of the island until 1953 or 54. So if you wanted to travel up and down the island to the ferry at Oregon Inlet, you used the beach. And that was done primarily with two-wheel drive vehicles, including a bus service that regularly ran from Hatteras Village all the way up to Oregon Inlet to the ferry. Before the advent of four-wheel drive, if a fisherman wanted to get to his favorite remote spot that wasn't readily accessible by hiking, they would use a two-wheel drive vehicle. It was recommended to bring friends along with you because you were going to get stuck and you need somebody to help push. Four-wheel drive vehicles changed that game. So it's a privilege we like to maintain. We want to do that by promoting good beach driving ethics and by following the rules of the individual agencies that govern different parts of the beaches. It may be county, it may be municipality like Nags Head, it may be the National Park Service like Hatteras Island. The rules that they have are focused on safety and preserving the resource. No driving on the dunes. From a safety aspect, we want to be careful of pedestrians and other vehicles. The speed limit is 15 miles per hour. The single most important factor, air down. Low air will allow you to remain on top of the sand instead of burying in the sand. Please air down before you go on the ramp. We frequently see people stuck on the ramp. That doesn't help anybody. Air down prior to going on the beach. You'll do yourself, your vehicle, and other drivers a favor. Slow and easy wins the day on the beach. When you turn, you want to make as gradual a turn as possible. No sharp turns. Turning your wheel sideways in the sand, you start to plow, and that slows you down and can lead to getting stuck. The only other thing that's always a good policy, unless you're the first guy on the beach for the day, it's fairly safe to follow somebody else's tracks. If somebody else has gone there, they've driven over it, and they're not stuck in the middle of those tracks, there's a good possibility that's a safe place to go. And other than that, slow and steady, low air pressure, you'll have a good day on the beach.